also expensive and rising. And even more expensive are the costs for replacing boilers or boiler retrofits, where costs can range from $100,000 to $500,000 or even $1 million or more. Canadian Energy Savings has made a major breakthrough in boiler efficiency, which immediately reduces energy costs and carbon emissions using patented intelligent technology, and at the same time guaranteeing savings with zero client risk or upfront cost. The major problem with boiler efficiency is that 95% of space heating boilers are oversized for the space they are to heat. They are designed for the coldest day of the year, which only occurs 3 to 5% of the time. In Canada, a boiler is designed to operate at -20 degrees Celsius, or even colder, but the average winter and shoulder month temperature is 0 degrees Celsius, and sometimes warmer with recent warming trends. Oversized boilers that cycle off and on unnecessarily in milder conditions waste energy, carbon emissions, and money. How Thermstopper Plus works. Our patented intelligent technology measures the rate of decay of the boiler temperature, along with the ongoing boiler temperature, and delays cycling the boiler on if not necessary. Here's how it works. All boilers have operating controls, and in the case of a hydronic boiler, this control is an aquastat. The aquastat has an adjustable high limit setting and a differential to keep the boiler water at a specified temperature. This control will start and stop the burner based on the water temperature and its set point. For example, let's say an aquastat is set at 180 degrees Fahrenheit. The burner is off because the water temperature is at the aquastat set point. The water begins to cool down and drops 15 degrees below the 180 degree set point. The burner will fire up and bring the water temperature in the boiler back up to 180 degrees Fahrenheit and shut off. This is the differential, the temperature difference between burner off and burner on. The differential could be a fixed setting or it could be adjustable. The Thermstopper Plus heating economizer is electrically connected in series between the aquastat and the burner. The Thermstopper cannot randomly start the burner. It needs the signal from the aquastat first, and it does not shut the burner off. Once the burner is released to fire, the existing operating controls take over. A surface-mounted sensor connected to the Thermstopper Plus is attached to the heating supply pipe of the boiler and is monitoring the temperature where it is mounted 3 times a second and sends this information to the Thermstopper Economizer. When the aquastat wants to start the burner, that signal is sent to the Thermstopper Plus. It will delay the burner from firing based on the rate of change of temperature where the sensor is mounted. This is not a timed event, it is strictly temperature. The Thermstopper Plus works in real time using patented intelligent technology. The sensor is looking at how fast or how slow the temperature is changing where it is mounted and constantly recalculating a new start temperature for the burner. Thus, a fast rate of change where the water temperature is dropping rapidly will result in the Thermstopper Plus releasing the burner to run at a higher boiler temperature because the heating load is high and necessary. Where energy reduction and savings are made is when there is a slow rate of change which allows the Thermstopper to delay the burner longer and the water temperature to drop lower before firing the burner, which is indicative of a light heating load. This occurs often in shoulder season or any time that the conditions are milder than peak heating days, which can occur up to 95% of the time based on geography and weather patterns. There are adjustable low limits in the Thermstopper Plus that must be set per installation to keep the water temperature from dropping too low and forming condensation or forcing the burner to run longer, playing catch-up. Without Thermstopper Plus technology, 95% of boilers will fire up too quickly and reheat water unnecessarily, wasting energy and money, and at the same time overuse a burner and boiler, adding to wear and tear and shortening life expectancy. The savings ranges widely based on your boiler system, anywhere from 8% to 35%, and averages 10 to 20%, with a mean average of 13%.